the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down, Allen. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Way to take that.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw, it's Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so, and there's your end result right there. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Play action, it's Tannehill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So after the INT, it's Allen sliding out of the pocket. A strong running. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Now Allen off the bootleg. And he's got it. Touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now the try here for the extra point. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Let's bring it. 58, come on. 58.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. Shedding through the defense. Strong running at the 30. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 37 yards. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They go counter with Breida. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Going deep for Diggs. Now the defense loses him. It's complete.
They're not even trying to do anything.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. For Stephon Diggs, he can do a lot of things, CD. He can be a possession-type receiver. He can take the top off a defense, or he can do what we saw right there, make a catch, and then turn it into a big game. Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball in, turned on the jets, and took it all the way. They run it with Breida, and he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works. And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And it's a Titans touchdown. A.J. Brown, 75 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Bullock good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
There he goes, right side. The 20.
Can't be denied, boy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida, 75 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, it's Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go, 58.
Tannehill on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
58, boys, 58, Mike. Don't get nervous.
They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
36. Check 26.
On first down, here's Breida. Finding room to the 20.
You thought you had it.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Matt Breida with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Gregory Rousseau picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Tannehill. Looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 35.
Prime time, baby.
Touchdown. Julio Jones. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now Mike Vrabel going to tell the offense to go for 2 here. Tannehill looking to throw. Rolling to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. A final shot before half for Allen. Flushed out right. Oh, going for Sanders downfield.
It's saying they pay me. I'll do this for free.
Complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball.
Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. So what a turnaround to begin this second half. A touchdown and then the fumble recovery in quick succession.
It certainly feels like whatever was said into half, it certainly struck the right chord because they've come out with a lot more fire here in this third quarter. Down 2 scores into half. Now they're right back in this thing with a chance to capitalize right here.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty, so that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He's got the tight end Fertzer right side complete. And it's a Titans touchdown. Anthony Fertzer, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Tannehill going to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And a little element there of chasing points, because that's the 2nd time they've had a failed 2-point conversion. Now they're down 2.
Yeah, you don't kick it the first time, and now you feel like you're in a position where you have to go for 2 in this spot. The chasing points, hard to catch up. That's why a lot of coaches make it a hard, fast rule. Don't go for 2 unless you absolutely have to.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen, he'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. On play action, Allen. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Bills. Tommy Sweeney, 38 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Titans 26.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw complete there to Johnson. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 40-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are right back in this football game. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Shedding the tackle. And now spinning away. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Tannehill now to throw. A check down here for Henry. Oh, he bowls over him. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Right there, 54 Mike. It's a party. Hey. Alert flare. Check.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 144 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Tackled by Christian Fulton.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a give to Breida. Oh, nice move. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
At the 6-yard line.
Now it's Breida. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Matt Breida. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead.